my friends, it's Michelle Cunningham, and I'm super excited to share with you my all-time favorite books. If you don't know my backstory, I got involved in network marketing when I was 23 years old. I went to an event. There was a lady in the room claiming to make 6 figures, another one that's a millionaire, another one that's driving a free car, and I'm like, this is either a really good opportunity or this is totally a scam. And I ended up signing up as an introvert and a shy girl, and I was working full-time as a pharmaceutical sales rep. And for the next 6 years, I struggled. I did not get ahead. And it wasn't until I was 29 years old, I was fed up enough with my corporate job that I decided to make a go at this. And 6 months later, after making that decision, I was leading a team of 50 and then went on to build a team of over 1,000 reps who did 8 figures in sales. And my passion is just showing you kind of the things that changed for me that led to that. And so I wanted to share my favorite books with you. I love reading, and like, I'm a reader that sometimes I only get halfway through the book, but I'm like, I figured it out, I got it. So I can't say that I've read through every single one of these, but sometimes I just pick one up, I'm like, oh, that's good, I forgot about this. So I love having books. So I'm gonna go through some of my favorite books with you right now. So Think and Grow Rich. This is a really good book, and I actually believe you can get this for free. I think it was made in like 19 something, and like, if you Google free copy of Think and Grow Rich, I believe this was the book. It was made in 1937, and there was something about, because they made it then, it was then free. I read this somewhere. So you might be able to grab this one for free, but I think that we sometimes need to change our thoughts about money. We need to change the way that we're thinking in order to have success. So if you feel like that's a hang up for you, I love this book. It's a really, really good book. These were the next books I've read. So Jeffrey Gitomer, he writes these books, and they're good. It's all about, this one's the big one, the book about selling. Things you need to know if you're in sales, you know? So it's just everything. It's fun. Like, it's written really fun. Then there's, you know, I like a little pictures. I'm like a little kid. So this is a really good book. So I do recommend Jeffrey Gitomer's Little Red Book of Selling. Then he's got Little Red Book of Connections. So this book, again, it's also fun, and it has pictures. Pictures are important to me. This one is life-altering. How to Win Friends and Influence People. So literally, I believe that when you read this, you start to interact with the world differently. You stop trying to be the one who shows up, and you're the one controlling the conversation, and you're the one sharing about you all the time, and you start to pour into others and ask more questions and create deeper connections. So I believe it's one of the most important books that you can read. It's good for life. So these are really good, just like life books that you should read. You know, this one is actually the best-selling success book of all time. So like, you should probably read it. It's the best-selling success book. So you're like, okay. I'm obsessed with Rachel Hollis. I love her books. I love what she stands for. I love that she doesn't even have a college education, but she is a chick who went out there and owned her awesome. And that is what we need more of. We need women that are owning their awesome. So if you're like, man, I do need to own my awesome, read this book. And then the other one's on my nightstand. I don't have it here, but it's Girl Stop Apologizing is her second version. So this is a great book, just about stepping out into your greatness. And Girl Stop Apologizing is about, you know, just go and do you. Stop apologizing for whatever it is in your life and just do it. Just be you. So I love Rachel Hollis. I love what she stands for. I love her women empowerment movement. And I think that women need more of this kind of book. So this one is inappropriate. It has a swear word in it, but it's blocked off. Did I buy this? Okay. The Subtle Art of Not Giving a Blank. Okay? I try not to swear, so I feel it's inappropriate. But The Subtle Art of Not Giving, okay, a blank, is actually, it's pretty good, but it swears a lot. So like, it's not for everybody. I was reading, I was like, this is a little crazy, but you know, some people get offended by that. So this may or may not be a good book for you, but sometimes we do need to stop, you know, caring so much, right? Like, that holds us back. What other people think about us. Guess what? What other people think about you is none of your business. Okay, this book changed my life forever and changed my network marketing business forever. So when I read this book, it's by Sarah Robbins. And what's so amazing about this book is I read it, and after reading it, that first month after reading it, I followed her system. And in that first month after reading it, I brought 42 new reps onto my network marketing team. 42 new reps. Lead with the opportunity, default to the products. That was the massive thing I took away from this book. So I love this book. It led my team to go from 100 reps to over 1,000 reps. I attribute so much of my success to what was in this book. So people are like, what book? I'm like, it's a good book. It's a pretty good book. So it's all about, just showing up with a very inspiring story. Stop just trying to numb your story, make it be inspiring, be loud, be proud. All of those things serve you really well in this industry. We recruited 42 new reps, okay? And that was the year I had 5 new people reach the top 1% of the company. I earned a company trip to London, earned a top level car. I mean, all of that. And I attribute it to this book. It's a really good book. So that's another one of my favorites. Okay, Eric Worre. He is like the dude. If you're like, who's the network marketing king? Eric Worre, GoPro, 7 Steps to Becoming a Network Marketing Professional. Good book. If you've been in the industry for a while, you're like, duh, like I was reading, I'm like, kind of know this. But if you're new, there's good information in here. So it just depends on where you're at in your journey. But GoPro from Eric Worre, really good book. This is him on the back here. He was literally, he's like the man. If you want to follow him on Facebook or on YouTube, he's really powerful. Okay, this next book, love the Higdons. So, Freakishly Effective Social Media for Network Marketers, Jessica and Ray Higdon. I love this book. I love all the training in it. I love the scripts that are in here. Hey, I saw your comment on my Facebook Live. Really appreciate it. And by the way, you may or may not know this, but I have a business where I'm constantly looking for cool people to work with. I don't know if I'm barking up the wrong tree. I don't know if you'd be open in any way, shape, or form, but if you are, I'd be more than happy to share it with you. May or may not be a fit for you. I have no idea. I love books like this, like action-taking books. What do you do? Hey, so what do you do? I'm in real estate. Oh, that's awesome. How long have you been doing that? 10 years. You must love it, huh? Oh, it pays the bills, right? Oh, geez, that doesn't sound like much fun. Have you ever considered doing anything else? I like to just sound like a normal human when I prospect or when I send messages. That's what this book is all about. And I like that way of talking, like just normal human behavior, right? Just be yourself. So if you like to be a normal human and you like to communicate without sounding salesy or like over the top, really good book. Okay. This is another really good book. Go for No, for network marketing. It was written by Richard Fenton and Andrea Waltz, but Ray Higdon was also part of it. So this dude, big time. Ray Higdon runs Rank Makers. He's a great guy to follow if you're in the industry. But this is also a really good book. So, proven strategy for failing your way to success in network marketing. Sometimes we focus on our successes, whereas if you start to track your no's and just keep going for no, you're going to have success. So, another super really good book. And then these are for those of you that are like, man, I really want to tap into funnel creation, email autoresponders, all of that stuff I've learned a ton about this year. And I am obsessed with Russell Brunson. I run all of my websites on ClickFunnels. So if you're like, what are your websites, Michelle? If you go to Michelle Cunningham online, .com and you click on resources, you can see all of my different websites, all my different funnels, all my email autoresponders. And I learned a lot by reading these books. So if you go to clickfunnels.com, you can actually grab these books. I'll also put a link below this video where you can click to grab these books. But first book, DotCom Secrets. It's how to turn browsers into buyers, essentially. So that's what this book is all about. Super interesting, some high-level reading in here, but it just talks about like the new way to sell online. And so this is if you're like, man, I want to start building courses, or I want to have CDs, or I want to create, things for my brand. This is a really good book. I love ClickFunnels. That's what runs all of my stuff. Another good book is Expert Secrets. And what's nice is these are really inexpensive. When you buy them on their website, you get them for like cost plus shipping. Expert Secrets, the underground playbook to find your message, build a tribe, and change the world. I mean, these are powerful, powerful books. So I love Russell Brunson. He built ClickFunnels to a $100 million company in just 3 years. And he is younger than me, and it's crazy, but he's a very, very smart person. He teams up with Tony Robbins and Dean Grazio. I always forget how to say that guy's last name, but your message matters. And in this book is your figurative tap on the shoulder. So it's just about spreading your message, whatever your message might be, and impacting more lives. So love these. And then, of course, when Russell Brunson launched his network marketing secrets, how to create funnels that create that attract the right people who are so interested in what you're selling, they actually raise their hand and ask you to sign them up. this is a pretty good book. And this one is a picture book too. I like picture books. So it has pretty pictures in it. Really fast read. Complicated, you know what I mean? Like, you're like, well, now I gotta figure out how to do all that. It's not simple. And I'm still learning, you know, I do a lot of this stuff, but there's still more that I need to learn. And my marketing team and I are actually working on putting together something that we can then give to network marketers. It's like, hey, we figured out a system that's really solid. So, but this is the hidden funnel strategy that easily attracts the right people who are super interested in what you're selling that actually raise their hand and ask you to sign this up. This book will take you behind the scenes of the 3 funnels that have built 99% of all successful network marketing companies and show you how to replicate them online with simple sales funnels. So, good stuff. Now, some of these can be a distraction. If you are working your network marketing business, you know, build that, make it really big, and then you can dive into stuff like this. But if you're trying to, oh, I'm just trying to host my first party, I don't go here yet, right? Like, this is like, after you've built it, it's running like a machine, then you can start to tackle this kind of stuff. So those are my book recommendations that I wanted to share. I hope that list is helpful. What I will do is I'll put these together in a little guide so that you can grab any of these books that you want, and I'll share them in a link below this video. So love you all, and I will see you very soon. And again, if you would like to see some of the other courses I offer, MichelleCunninghamOnline.com is where you can go to. Okay, I love you all. I'll see you very soon.